Bro waited 17 years and he's chill with it. What game is that? Half-Life 2. Thanks. Out of the 7.7 billion people on Earth, what do you think no one is doing right now? To me. Just rubbed one out for ya. Godspeed, sir. It was an honor to voice Hideo Kojima. Will you continue with this role in the future? No. Never forget when I lived in Florida, I was talking to this guy and found out he had a girlfriend. I found her Insta, messaged her, we met up, took a selfie, and posted it to mess with him. He screenshotted the selfie and posted it on his Insta and said, both my girls looking good for real. Nah. My grandpa's last words to me on his deathbed were, they cut off my balls, and he made me lean in to whisper it into my ear, then started laughing so hard we had to call the nurse. Looks real. These are great. Looks like it's lit and has people running to tell you to put it out. I work in an oil refinery and people are going insane. Worth every penny. My parents invited all their friends and family to a costume party. Then when people actually got there, they found out it was actually their wedding. Parents of Peace stars, amateur or pro, how have you handled it? Not a parent of a corn star or a parent or related to a corn star or know a corn star in real life. But when I was a kid, one of our fish committed suicide by jumping out of a hole in the top of our tank. Broke up with this man today and he asked me for one more chance, so I said okay, then he broke up with me. I once worked with someone who told customers, sorry, it's my first day, anytime they messed up for 2 years straight. What's the first thing you'd do if you could be invisible? Beat the crap out of a street mime? That's equally evil and hilarious. You could help him become the best mime ever. I'm going to start a false crime podcast where I explain crimes that never actually happened. I'm going to do the crimes you explain, forcing you into having a true crime podcast. I just got this resume from a new applicant. This will be my first job. Cow escapes on way to slaughterhouse, smashes metal fence, breaks human's arm, and swims to uninhabited island where she still lives. Guy at my friend's office went on vacation and never came back. Deleted all social media, never emailed anyone. It's been 2 weeks since he was supposed to come back from Italy and he's just gone, living the dream. I told my Lyft driver I was on mushrooms and he said, like pizza mushrooms? I thought about it for 5 seconds and was like, yeah. Then he confided he sometimes eats a whole can of black olives. Making a Kickstarter to redo this drone show in the sky over uncontacted Amazonian tribes. I just finished beating someone up and I hate myself for it, but he kicked my cat. I just had a roommate coming to my house drunk and trying to start a fight with me, and when I didn't reciprocate, he kicked my 6-week-old kitten. I proceeded to beat his ass for 30 minutes. I feel very ashamed, but I love my cat. It was multiple beatings in a 30-minute time frame. NASA warns about an asteroid that may collide with Earth in 2032. Sounds like a 2032 problem. Date Sherry, 31. Grandfather seeking companion for granddaughter. She suffers from poor choices. Student punished after putting high school up for sale on Craigslist. Bro, what? The Sriracha founder also won't budge on taste. The supplier once told David Tran that his sauce was too spicy. A friend suggested to add a tomato base to make it sweeter. Tran replied, hot sauce must be hot. If you don't like it hot, use less. We don't make mayonnaise here. At a pirate-themed party, I've gone as someone who sells pirate DVDs. 2 young construction workers in Estonia rescued what they believed was a dog who was stuck in a frozen lake, carried it to their car, and drove him to an animal shelter without having any idea it was a wolf. Grandma's giveaway during her funeral. Let's keep in touch. Ouija board. Found an extra pair of boots at the worksite, so I decided to give my boss a heart attack. There's only one guy who works in our department, so we changed the bathroom sign. Ben. Florida man who? Bill Gates, the ultimate mad lad. Bill Gates once released a jar full of mosquitoes into the audience during a TED Talk on malaria, stating there's no reason only poor people should have the experience. Bill Gates, bro, calm down. My boyfriend just casually dropped the fact that for most of his adult life, he has been able to force himself to wake up from a nightmare by just envisioning the StarCraft menu screen mid-dream and picturing himself hitting the quit button on it. I will never forget the time that I helped interview a man for a job opening, and when he was asked what he would contribute to the team, he said, probably snacks. This dude spent 17 years building a Lamborghini from scratch in his basement and then smashed a hole in his house to get it out. Bro's house has a C-section car. Short hair cami? We censoring armpits now? I'm guessing because there's weird people on Twitter. Yeah, me. Uncensor them. Bro, these kids were running a lemonade stand and I walked up to them and said, guys, got any grapes? And this kid dead ass looks me in the eyes and says, we prepared for people like you, and pulled out a bowl of cold grapes. Back in uni, a girl mocked my presentation one time, so I searched for her group and asked the topic they were presenting on. I spent 4 days researching on it and asked her so many questions like it was common knowledge that she cried. Stay blessed, precious one. 2015 second year rookie police officer. 2020 sixth year detective / CID. I sell drugs at 7426 Main Street apartment. My only talent is breathing. I said this to my mom and she just said, you have asthma, moron. My wife had a dream that I have a secret second wife named Linda. Now when she's mad at me, I just say Linda wouldn't get mad about that. Just accidentally emailed a corn link to a coworker, so I emailed 10 other coworkers the link and called it a virus. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Teens outside the mini supermarket asked me to buy them some cigarettes the other day. I agreed and took their money, bought the cigs, left the shop through the other entrance / exit so they didn't see me. Thanks for the free cigarettes, kids. Technically, I did your health a favor.